See, I was focused on like going outside and hanging out and, you know, hanging with my homies and this and that, but like after a while, you see it's not going nowhere. Like life just starts to go downhill. It took for me to get locked up a couple times for me to really like wake up and see that my life is in my own hands. You know, I make my own decisions.
Hey, my name is Valentine, and I am a 10th grader at Friendship Collegiate Academy, and I am a youth leader for Step Up DC. We organize for better education in DC public schools and charter schools. I am in Step Up to make sure that less students drop out each year. I want to make sure that when my nieces and nephews go to school, they are able to get a quality education.
A central part of the organizing model is to work with, and the people who should be creating the policy, who should be driving the campaign, who should be whatever you want to call it, they should be the people who are most affected, opposed to people who are most involved. And so the idea is to bring in youth who are most affected by this issue, specifically education reform, and even more specifically the dropout crisis in DC. So we try and target youth who have had experience with the dropout crisis, who've moved around a lot into different schools, also people who are just familiar with the dropout crisis and have family members who have been affected by it. A couple of our students are going to be the first people to graduate from high school in their families, or the first people to make it through a couple of years of college in their families. So people who are really affected by this issue, and that's what we're always looking for, those who can really relate to it and who have some insight to bring. Remember we laid out what an ideal school looks like? Mm-hmm. And we said that the reason why people drop out is because they don't have this stuff. So if you don't have, we flip this on its head. So if you don't have classes that are small, high quality, relevant to students, etc., then people drop out. If you don't have engaging, supportive, qualified teachers, they don't drop out. Okay?
Today, we are marching from Cardozo High School to Howard University to symbolize the transition from high school to college. We are also here today to unify as one and let it be known that we care about our federal school system. That we are tired of hearing excuses on what they cannot do, but not seeing solutions on what they need to do. Today we are letting it be known that enough is enough, and we're not asking for change, but we're demanding it. Okay.
We feel like we've had an opportunity to work with a really great group of students from across the city from very different backgrounds, and brought them together, and were able to facilitate conversations that found common ground among these students.
It's really kind of an honor to be in the position I am, to be able to work so closely with these different youth, and to be in the process of gaining their trust and respect on a day-to-day basis, and them letting me into their world a little bit. That's really, it's amazing. It's really amazing. It's really, really powerful work. It's really powerful and fulfilling work.